Against as you head out the door this morning in the FM Metro. That is a live look this morning along 13th Avenue in South Fargo at 25th Street.
Snow that fell overnight has let up a little bit, but the Valley Today photographer Laura Hovland says it's still slippery out on many roadways this morning. Plows and salt trucks and sand trucks are out and about, but you should be watching for some trouble spots. Again, a live look right behind us as we see some plow drivers kind of going by.
Yep, they're out there trying to clear everything so that way you are ready to go for your morning drive. You'll need to be careful out there.
Yeah, it does look pretty in the meantime, though, if you get to stay inside.
Yeah.
Also coming up right here on your Fast Track, a Minnesota hunter's ordeal. A reminder to all of us in the early season, we're talking about thin ice.
Yeah, he was hunting on Crane Lake in St. Louis County in the northeastern part of Minnesota when he got stuck in some waist-deep water. Sheriff's deputies say the man tried to walk across a partially frozen, flooded swamp. He was rescued and even had to be treated for hypothermia.
The Department of Natural Resources reminds you to stay off of ice that is less than 4 inches thick.
Yeah, and we have been cold, but our ice isn't that thick yet. However, we are going to have some ice-making weather coming up this week. Lisa Green explains it all in her forecast. Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning. Yes, temperatures struggling to get to the freezing mark, and with those temperatures, precipitation falling in the form of snow. And we're looking at a snowy start to the week, but in fact, I think we're going to see snow for a good portion of the week here. Here's a look at the latest radar. You can see some snow showers. They're not heavy, but snow showers detected on the radar view here, and more of the substantial snow down toward the Twin Cities. So if you're heading in that direction, you're going to want to make sure you've got that Valley News Live weather app on hand to alert you for anything going on. Here's a look at the closer view. Very light snow showers showing up on the radar around Grand Forks, north of Fargo. Even in Fargo, we're seeing it. And this is our view at the South Dakota-North Dakota line. The Dakota Magic Casino lights showing that snowfall coming down there. And just about every spot reporting at least some flurry activity with temperatures below freezing. 21 in Fargo, 22 in Grand Forks. Thief River Falls, 19 degrees. So some of us in the teens to start. Devil's Lake is at 18. And Bemidji, Detroit Lakes reporting snow too in the low 20s. So snowy start to the day today, and we stay snowy. So sending the kids out to the bus stop, they're going to want the snow boots and the winter gear as they're waiting out for the bus and for recess and for heading home from the bus stop as well. We're looking at off and on chances for that light snow. And check out our temperatures staying in the 20s. The one other thing I want to point out, because this is the really good thing about all this, we're not dealing with the wind. We're looking at wind speeds out of the east in general, staying in that 5 to 15 mile per hour range. So we're not talking blowing snow or blizzard conditions like we saw last week, but certainly a day where we've got to watch out for snowy patches on the roads. And then, yes, ice-making weather coming for the rest of the week. It gets colder and colder. First couple of days of the week will be the days you'll want to get out and really maybe work at some of that snow we've picked up already, because you're not going to want to be out there when our temperatures in the mornings are at or below 0 in some instances.
Man, all right. We're getting prepared, so thank you for that update. New this morning, a Twin Cities man is hurt after a crash on icy roads in Otter Tail County overnight. Hey there. The Minnesota State Patrol says the driver was on Highway 106 near Perham just before midnight. He left the road, rolled, and smashed into some trees. He's being treated for non-life-threatening injuries at this time. And we want to get a closer look at what exactly you can expect as you head out the door. Jordan in studio with a look at our travel maps this morning. Yeah,
that's right. Thank you, Ashlyn. We're taking a look right now on our Minnesota maps here. They have been pretty covered for the most part. We're talking about really partially covered to fully covered for our entire viewing area. Now, that's around Thief River Falls, Detroit Lakes, Park Rapids, Fergus Falls. We got some incidents, it looks like, here along the interstate. Didn't mean to zoom in that much, but boy, did we. Okay. It looks like between Otter Tail exit 35, 61, here on I-94. There's a crash. There's about 4 other ones reported in the exact same area along the interstate there. If I can zoom out now, it kind of doesn't want to play nice with me here this morning. Okay, there we got it. Yeah, that's right around that Dalton exit. That's a pretty popular area for a lot of people to slide off and crash, so you need to watch out there. For the rest of Minnesota, we're also looking at snow-covered roads as well. So as we are talking about Highway 10 as well, when we go from really all the way from about, looks like Perham, New York Mills, all the way heading back up into Moorhead. We're talking about some roads that are covered there with snow. Here's a look at our North Dakota travel maps. I-29, snow covered. I-94, snow covered until just west of Jamestown. So any major road you're going to be taking here in North Dakota, you're going to be dealing with snow on the roads around Valley City and just north of Grand Forks. They're even talking about ice on the roads there. So no matter where you are in the viewing area this morning, our DOT maps showing us you're going to be dealing with some snow-covered roads. So be safe. Ashlyn?
All right, thank you for that live look. A lot to be mindful for as we head out. A Cass County man now dead and the driver of the car he was in facing drunk driving charges after crashing into a tree in the Northern Valley. The North Dakota Highway Patrol says Christopher Thompson of Grafton left Highway 9 in Walsh County. It was Friday night. He then hit a tree near Park River. 48-year-old Jason Shatsky of Wheatland died. 4 other passengers were in the car, but no one else had serious injuries. A woman in jail accused of firing a gun into a Grand Forks home. Police got a call yesterday morning from a witness reporting that the woman was shooting a gun in front of a house on Columbia Court, which is near the UND campus. They say several shots were fired, causing damage to the house, but there's no word yet on any injuries. Former Fargo Police Chief Chris Magnus has resigned as head of U.S. Border Protection. He submitted his resignation to President Joe Biden on Saturday after being asked to leave.
Now, he was on the job for only a year, but he has been criticized internally as being out of touch with the agency and then publicly for the handling of the U.S.-Mexico border. Reports indicate that agents have encountered a record number of migrants that are entering the country recently.
Well, here's a reason to smile this morning. An 8-year-old Bismarck girl is highlighting the importance of selflessness. Chloe Ann, you see there, has been growing out her hair her entire life.
Yeah, and then one day she told her parents she not only wanted to cut it, but donate it. She donated her hair to the nonprofit Children with Hair Loss.
Go girl.
Yeah, the Minnesota mom is facing a fight of her life. Angela Tate of Frazee, Minnesota, has stage 4 cancer, but she's not allowing that to slow her down.
She says she's facing numerous rounds of chemotherapy and is thankful for a huge outpouring of community support.
My community loves my children and my husband, so I know if for some reason I'm not here, whether it be today, tomorrow, next month, 20, 40 years from now, they have people.
For more on the fundraising efforts there, you can head to valleynewslive.com and click on this story.
Well, we hope you guys have a good Monday and take care as you head out on the roadways. Take it from us. You were kicking it into 4-wheel drive this morning already,
Absolutely. Huh? I was going through those intersections, the back tires of the truck spinning out, so make sure you're careful there. Plows have been out. We've been seeing them on our sky cams all morning, but still slick drive for you.
All right, the Today Show and CBS Mornings are just about to start, but the Valley Today rolls on. We're live up to the minute news and weather coming up right now in the Fargo CW. Stay safe and have a great Monday, everybody.